Oh shoot, microphone is on. Oops, hi. You just see my mic light up as I start like giggling about it. I am I've been streaming for so long, but like not actually if you really think about it. I've never streamed before. Microphone. Okay, I'm just yeah, we can just go. Hello everybody. Hello. Today I I am not your usual streamer. This is a very special day because we're actually gonna be rebranding. You know, like we need to change the names and like the signs and like the stream starting soon and everything. We'll get to that eventually. Don't worry. But we are gonna be rebranding because this channel no longer belongs to Heka. It belongs to someone kind of cool. So I'm gonna show you that real quick before we start here. Under new management, not the first time it's happened. uh, but yeah, it's an honor to meet all of you, of course. I guess I can just go ahead and like out a little. Should hold on? I had like music. Here we go. We have Animal Crossing music. Boom. Hi. My little hat, my little flute hairs. Here we go, and just coming out. Hello. This is so embarrassing. Hi. Hi. Hello. It's a pleasure to see all of you. My name is Tina. And I am your new channel handler. It got like stuck. Hold on. Dang, like I'm like kicking it. Like, come on. Hello, everybody. Hi. It's me, Gita Morningstar, and I'm here to make sure all of you are being good angels. Realized that there was too much evil going on in the evil demon realm that y'all had, so I gotta like change things up here. But yeah, as you can see, I actually got a whole new model and everything. Because this is gonna be a rebrand, of course. This is gonna be official. So let me just show off everything. They're my little wings. And you can see all of me. It's very cute. Am I just promoting the streaming to servers? Thank you. I want people to come in here, see me just casually streaming like this, and then next time they come over is somebody completely different. Not that that's gonna happen, of course. Like we're keeping this rebrand, of course. I'm not using this for anything else. This is gonna be forever now. But yeah, there it is. Hi. I've always been like bad at doing these like reveals. I go nuts for friends playing Ace Attorney. Well, Ace Attorney goes nuts for you. Definitely permanent, 100%. I didn't get this for like another project I was doing. I mean, of course not. I mean, what other project would I have been doing? It's my first time here. Stuff and mail in the corner. Yeah, the stuff addressed to Heka Cool, that is gonna be burnt later. Don't worry about it. Anyway, now that you got a good look at me, I can get into the little corner. I think this is how you're meant to do it, right? This is how you're meant to be streaming, from this corner right here. If you're streaming from anywhere else, you're doing it wrong, and I don't like you. So, as I but like as I start showing the game here, I would like to remind everybody that it is April 1st, and we like to get a little bit silly in April 1st. So if you look over to your redeems right now, you might notice there's been some changes. So feel free to give those a look. We're not trying to like, get management off our butt this year, but uh, maybe if you're annoying enough, I'll leave it. Put the model upside down in the upper middle. Upper mid. No, that's deranged. That's insane. Oh, look. Our first water redeem. Our first hydrate redeem. How wholesome. You're taking care of an angel. And you're giving me a gun. And you're giving me a gun. And and we have a gun. You know what? This is exactly what we need to show justice to the world. Gun. There we go. Took a little bit of water there. Thank you. Okay, video game. Here's the game. There it is, and I gotta make it sound. Boom. Beautiful. Okay, we are set on that. Dang. Yeah, just that. Really, I just kind of wanted to use this model for a stream at least once. Like dropping the bit. I thought it was cute to use this model for once. I'm using it for something else, and yeah, just it's cute. So yeah, we're just really gonna be playing Ace Attorney like normal. I just wanted to start this series because I've been wanting to play these games just for a while. I played the first one like halfway through. I played the second one like the first case, and I think maybe the third one at some point. I don't know. My 3DS has that information, and it's been probably dead for 3 good years at this point. Funny voice game time, exactly. I actually was not feeling like great. Like I was feeling a little sick before I was starting stream, but I took a Tylenol, and you know what? I'm feeling better. I feel like I can do some silly voices. Yeah, this is just a warm up of the eventual SpongeBob games. Not just a lawyer game. I don't know why you say just a lawyer game. We're gonna be playing a lot of SpongeBob games. So, we're just gonna start with the first one. I did watch a playthrough, like a let's play of this, like years ago. I want to say like 6-7 years ago from the Cub Scouts. So that's a cool guy right there. That's a cool dude, and he's that dude. Yeah, I know what's gonna be going on more or less, but you know what? It's been long enough that I've mostly forgotten it, so it should be fine. Good. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Nice, incredible face to start off with. Play the first turnabout? No, I'm gonna sit here in silence. Actually, achievement. First step: start playing PWAA Trilogy. And that's gore, and immediately that's gore. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Yeah, that guy that just walked by. I'll make it look like he did it. Oh, that's gore. That's gore of my comfort statue from my comfort stream. August 3, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous? What voice am I giving Phoenix? What? Do I just read Phoenix in my regular voice, or like, what type of voice fits him? Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Yeah, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Yeah, you're insane, Phoenix. Like, actually. And not only that, why do you keep taking them? It's like the only work you get. Not that we would know that yet. Press boobily towards you. That's Maya. Why would you say that about Maya? That's so messed up. Look, her boobs are barely in frame. That's a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? I mean, you need to defend them before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. An ace attorney? Well, that's new to me. I want to help him out. Oh, sorry. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Good observation, Maya. Yeah. Fail boy sucks, man. Larry. I still remember this a little bit. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Huh. Principal responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. Maintain my headcanon that Larry is a trans girl, but with an absolutely ironclad egg. I'm sure I'll see why, but I support it regardless of my lack of knowledge. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Death. Pure vibes? Okay, fair. You know what? Yeah, you sometimes just can get that vibe off of someone. And you're usually right. Never admit that you might be wrong about this. You will always be right. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. It's a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's what I'm going to do. You can see my little cursor. Hey, hi Iris. It's Iris. August 3, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. I think that's a good voice. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Right. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. He's just looking over at Phoenix saying, Phoenix, don't fuck this up. Judge's no thoughts head empty. I agree. That he's just like a guy. He's not even looking at like anybody in particular. He's just like staring off into space. I wonder what Dr. Pepper flavor I'm gonna have tonight. Oh yeah, murder. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. I'm shaking. Eyesight fading. He's thinking about watching SpongeBob with his grandkid. Honestly, that's wholesome. I would respect him if that was the case. There's a heart on here. Yeah, there's 2 hearts. And what looks like a peach, and a flower, and like a demon. We don't like demons, though. That's evil. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Me! Posture check. Oh, thank you. Sitting up. Yeah, I was already slouching. I've been here for like 10 minutes and I'm already slouching. Thank you for taking care of the angel. Hello, Shani Raichu. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do just fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim's name? Ada. A 1 point Ara. Thank you. And a hydrate from my buddy Karen. Hello. Was that a good Ara? I don't know. I kind of just did it without thinking. I'll give you another one. Ada. Then I drank a little bit of water. Hi, Karine. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's, wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? I don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course. I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily, like, as you do. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy. Cinderblock? Oh, her name's Cinderblock. Yeah, that's like an understandable mistake. If you say Maya Fey, I think she shoots you on the spot. And you know what? I would understand. What? This is just a tutorial, right? Oh, wasn't it Miss Block? Miss Cinderblock? The person in question was a victim of murder, not ill-conceived naming, Mr. Wright. Right. If you forget something, just forget. Mistaken court could cost you the case. I'll ask you again. Mr. Wright, who is the victim of this case? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. That's, I tapped out of the game for a sec there. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Died because she was... strangled. I strangled her. I did it, and I will do it again. He was struck once by a blunt object. Yeah, correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. It's like very nervous for me though, like, man, this fucking guy. He thinks he like fucking hit a cinder block in the head. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. I wouldn't look relaxed. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The thinker! The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. The thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. This court accepts it into evidence. That you added to the court record. Right. You should pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. I love hearing people voice Payne, seeing exactly what specific flavor of wiener they voice him as. He's such a wiener. He just looks like a wiener, you know? He looks exactly like what a wiener would be. So, yeah, I feel like everybody gives him that type of voice, right? Like, it's appropriate. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. I just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Like, he comes in, he's like, I'm gonna kill myself so I can be with her. Why did I do this? Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This is bad. You see his brother, like, he has a brother? I did not know that. What the heck? This guy has a brother? Is it an okay? Is it an older or younger brother? This time I'm really gonna do it. I'm like that one me. Was it a me? It says that. This time I'm really gonna do it. Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life! I love Tomodachi Life. We're getting a new Tomodachi Life game. I'm gonna play that on stream most likely when it comes out. This is Winston Payne. His brother is Gat. I forgot about the pun names. Winston Payne, Gaspin Payne. That's the second one is much less subtle, I have to say. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Anthony. I don't know who Mark Anthony is. Didn't they all die? Yeah. I wasn't dumb. He was just taking my. He just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Deedman. I like man. I like whenever somebody spells man with two N's because it makes me think of TF2. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, I completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. He had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. I am being one of them. Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. I make sure I'm not like being too loud. I've not been told to shut up from downstairs, which is a good sign. Your Honor, the victim's passport. I have one just like that. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. A Wheeler type of ass? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. You can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Well, like, that's the thing. Very clearly, he doesn't know, right? He like, very clear, he didn't know about all this, that she was seeing, like, a bunch of other guys. So, whatever he says now is irrelevant. But, you know, I'll try to stop him. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. I agree. Oof! Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Bro. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh shoot, I skipped one by accident. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. I do. You gotta answer that honestly, dude. No, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth and like the point. Yeah. I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. He wasn't home, man, so like I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Oh, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? A man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. It's bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Asai to the stand. Hello, everybody. My name is a fucking pun. Mr. Sahid, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sahid, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Look at his big-ass smile. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. He's like pulling up his pants. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, died. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? Frankly, saw it of how saw it. Is Phoenix right a pun that I don't know? Actual question. I don't think it is. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Mentally, why wasn't the apartment in the victim's why wasn't her apartment working? Why was her home unsafe at the time of the murder? Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Yeah, I read that right. Why bro's got a thumbtack hole in the... Yeah, right. He looks... I'm not one to judge look, but he looks evil. He like genuinely just looks evil. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahid was... Why did the Nintendo music... Ding, 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 ding. Murder! Yay! The phone that Mr. Sahid used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Blackout record added to the record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed all lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? The client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in the testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Got to Mario going to court that one time? Hell yeah! That was a reference. You can't say moron on this stream, by the way. That's messed up. That's evil. He does, though. He really does. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out contradictions in the testimony. Yes, he said, like, immediately caught my attention. He said he didn't go into the apartment, right? But he knew the phone was dead. This account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man leaving the apartment. That's what I want to push on. It's strange to look inside the apartment, then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving. You hold it! The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? I can explain that. There's a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried to use that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Okay. I went to a nearby park and What you gonna give this guy? I went to a nearby park and found phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Yeah, cost of time of death or 5 p.m. Oh fucker! Objection! Oh, that's so good. Roast a bird. Look how his body rotates with his face. You know what? That's an insult to birds. Be nice to birds. They're pretty cool. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death was. Sorry, the autopsy notes that the time of death was at death. I can't read. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? I ran really slowly to the phone. Oh, it's that. Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. You saw it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? I can't get over the bird comment. It's so true, what the heck? He's just a bird. My parakeets do that. I'm a discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. It was the boy saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You're gonna tell me the fucking TV was on during a blackout. But this girl had like just a generator in her house. Moron. Went to Animal Court. Contradiction. I love that. Contradiction. Whack. Whack. Whack, 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 whack. Just making me think. I watched Gravity Falls with my brother recently, and it made me remember like Detective. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Bird. That's very simple. Eat this, fucker. Eat this. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of discovery, and this record proves it. Sweating now, he's rotating, like, even harder. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Well... The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. What? Wasn't there? Yeah, a murder weapon. The killer used to... The killer used to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. When I saw it. Bro has a toupee. I respect the toupee. You know what? Some people just want to have hair for a little longer. Is that fucked up to say? I don't know. Oh, clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. So, saying that there's a... Actually, I didn't hear it. I saw it. There was a clock in the apartment. Hold it. A table clock? Was there a clock at all in the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer... The Thinker! The Thinker. Hi! No, not Heka. I'm not Heka. I'm Kina today. Hello. Hi, Katina. Thank you. Thank you. We don't do anything with demons around these parts, okay? We're angels. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, it's just who you think you are. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. You see? Oh, it's so hard. Yes, it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. The clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes! Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known this weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand, yet the witness testified that he was never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside of the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove it I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Mods, play the cutscene from the start. Your Honor, I have brought this evidence. It is a clip from about 20 minutes ago when we started the stream. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, nuh-uh. Mr. Sawit? The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. It's where you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Look at me and tell me I'm not fucking based. Sorry, just look at the victim's face, witness's face. Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, fuck you mean nuh-uh, Your Honor. Nuh-uh, I'm based as fuck. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... Don't fucking do that to me ever again. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is writing on this. I better think it through carefully. Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. In fact, which is cleared if you simply... So this could be... I don't see how this one helps, because, like... It could also contradict me. What if the clock's, like... doesn't run on batteries? We could try... Oh yeah, we could try sounding the clock and see what time it says. Let's end the clock now, and here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Jeez, you guys don't fucking wipe these things before giving it to evidence? It looks like a cake, like a Kong family member. Hey, just because he's a murderer doesn't mean we have to be mean to him. But he does kind of fucking suck. He killed a guy, you know. I'm turning back around. We should be like really mean to this guy. I asked the court to listen very carefully. 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce a time. That was the wrong voice. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawyer heard and the actual time of death. Give him the chair! Kill him! So, Mr. Sawyer, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow in the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? So close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Seems I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawyer. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. Criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Almost had him. Sorry, Larry. Failed you. Nothing I can do about it now. Paris has a different fucking time, no? Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer. Oh, I like the judge's shocked face. Chief. Maya? No, Maya's the other one. Mia. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's so over. I'm so good. I can't prove the clock was running slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was running 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you have your proof. Right. Right? Can you think of a reason as why the clock would be running 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the courtroom, or a court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves the clock was running. Her passport, she was in Paris, right? So like, oh hi, my favorite game based a tournament. Heck yeah! For my favorite streamer, kind of cool. That's me. Your Honor, I forgot. Hello everybody. Hi Jelly. Hi Yuki. Hello everybody. Hope you're all having a good April 1st. Of course, no jokes here. This is our rebrand, as we all know. And yeah. Also, I would like to just bring attention to our redeems one more time. Now that there's a few more people here. Did they mention that the clock was like a gift? Rather heavy. Because like, she was seeing a guy. Posture check. Oh, thank you. Posture. I'm sitting up. Happy birthday, everyone. Second gun. Give me. Do we get like just a smaller gun? Where's my gun? Well, I got another one right here. It's okay. I'll flip it. No, that doesn't work. I'm too much to the side. You know what? This gun has a gun. And it's pointing it at the text box to make sure it agrees with me. Thank you. And a hat time, Matt. What type of hat would you like? Hi, Matt. I think... The Thinker! I think that's a Thinker. You are so right. Okay. What I'm thinking is, she came from Paris, right? I can't prove that this was not in her apartment before, but like Paris would have a different time, right? That's why this would be behind if she got it from there. I just don't know if they mentioned that. I'll try presenting the pass for the stat. Because this shows Paris. That's what I'm trying to show. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day of the murder, before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The hats should all be upside down to celebrate. Well, I already have a hat. You can't turn this hat upside down. Matt, I'm gonna give you. You know what? You could change it if you want, but I'm putting a cone on my head. There we go. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just don't know the time difference between Paris. Because I feel like the next thing they're gonna ask is, can you prove that she had it with her in Paris? The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. The Mac default video player. I don't. This guy. Oh, the fucking. I think it is the VLC player logo. It might be. Yeah, VLC media player. I thought you meant this guy. I don't know the French. Yeah, the French confused me. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Side? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Jesus Christ, dude. Like, fucking control yourself. Damn. Order! Order, I say. That's, yeah, extremely. What the hell's that guy's problem? Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Can I get a big please? You get 5 big pleases. Please, 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 please. Big Mac. Sean, thank you. Thank you. That's the first time I've ever been called so cool. Thank you. From someone at school as Sean. Guy gets sent to prison and they make him be the mascot of a media player as a community service. Mr. Saw It, your name is legally being changed to Mr. VLC Player. I'm sorry, we do make the rules and we fucking don't like you. Kina Kina Beam! Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Aw. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. Yeah, Kita Kita R. I could have the Kina Kina R. Oh, that's so cool. I like that actually. I'm gonna write that one down. The nine. But yeah, I'm trying so hard not to spoil something that I'm like trying to do. One of the few times the judge is nice to Phoenix. Is he just a dick to Phoenix? I feel like he gave, like, I don't remember, but I felt like he gave him kind of like some credit. But I might just be misremembering completely. And with that, this court is adjourned. Adjourn. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Everyone hates Phoenix pussy. Incredible way to put. I was not expecting you. I think I say this every time I pop into an Ace Attorney stream, but I love it if we had a case where the defendant was 100% guilty and it was said Phoenix Gold to give them a lower sentence. I agree, because it's always that they're, not guilty, which is like I think satisfying because you're solving it and like getting them free, but like not every case is gonna be that. Bitch, that's ketchup. No, it's blood. It's blood. It's blood. So much blood. That's gore. That's gore of Cinderblock in Ace Attorney. Can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. Been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. And he's killing himself. And it's so over. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. From now. Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. What? Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was never mind. Game's not high enough rating for that. Oh, that's ketchup. That's ketchup of my comfort character. That's ketchup of my comfort character, Cinderblock. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, and my treat. And he's over it. And he's no longer killing himself. And he fell in love once more. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Cindy, Wendy, Larry, please just get an estrogen and be an ooh disco puppy girl, please. I love Larry. What would be the female version of Larry? But like for a name, I mean. Here, take this. The present. A present for me? Laurel, yes! Laura. I love those. I love those two. I like Laurel. That shit with the sleeve, Larry Butts is a transphobe and Larry. Ooh. No, I like it not starting with L.A. I like Harriet. I know, Levy. Just got in here. Got in. They're looking for you. It's funny you mentioned that name because anyway. Present for me. I like Laura and Harriet a lot. Those are my two favorites from those. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Immediately I read that in like Rochelle's voice from like Left 4 Dead. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Tell you, doesn't that just make you want to cry? Mary. And what trans women do? Solid 30% chance she picks the name Juniper. Ooh, Juniper's pretty though. Like, I respect Juniper. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she taught quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Miss Wright? You have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Yeah, right. What the heck? What the fuck is this woman going on about? I care about you. Here's my attorney badge. Juniper is the Pokemon professor? Ooh, I don't know which one. There's a lot of Pokemon professors. The server I'm in has like 3 different Junipers and Junes. How many Alices are there? That's a common one. Wink. She died because she was thinking of you and she got so horny all the blood came out. No, probably not that. Gen 5, I don't know which gen is which. I only know Gen 7 because that's my favorite one with because that has my favorite Pokemon Litten. statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. I don't... Larry said he made one for her, right? And she still kept it. I know what my opposite gender name would be. My name works pretty well. I agree. You have a very good name. This is legit the most common trans girl name my YouTube short told me. I believe it. I believe it. Guilty. I've thought about a lot of names for myself before. I think the biggest one that I gave some thoughts to was Pauline. You'll think about that one sometimes. YouTube shorts are always right. Yeah, always believe what you see on the internet. But like, from experience, that is just true. Frick, what was I thinking? He made this for her, right? And she still kept it. Passport. She was traveling. I don't see how that's related. She thought that she lost you and blew out the power lines so that she could pretend, oh haha, my power went out. Let's get together again. Why not that? I think that's the only one that really makes sense, right? Yeah, let's try that, I guess. Take that, Larry. I like shuck it in his face. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you were just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? Oh, it's the clock you made for her, Larry. Yeah, exactly. And she took it with her when she traveled. Yeah, I'm still caught up on... Okay, she got home from her trip. No, because she got home the day before, so she could have left it inside the house. Okay, yeah, I'm overthinking that. I think for me, the ones that make the most sense is JoJo, since my current name is already similar to that. Ooh, JoJo is a fun one, though. Then your name gives you the opportunity to do something awesome, like Blood Curdle McVampire or something. I agree, but you gotta remember that every single time you're, like, signing a legal document or something, you're gonna have to say your name to confirm, because people are not gonna fucking believe you. I remember... Yeah, I saw a video about that, like, somebody that did change their name to something weird like that, or like, it was in a video, but it was one of those, like, story readings, like, Tumblr post readings. I was like, yeah, they changed their name to something really weird, and, like, every single time they had to, like, sign up for something, it just gave them an error, because they just, like, it would just look, like, not real. So, yeah, be careful with that type of stuff. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's about all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Oh, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel... Job, Mario! Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. Never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here's done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Sure, Maya. That's nice. So, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. And I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry. Be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. And yay! That's his journey. That's the end. Nothing else happens after this. achievement. Brand new episode has been added. Yeah, Mario, shut up. Mario, you suck. Stop trying to come in. Okay. Fun fact, I'm wearing like earbuds for the first time like ever because I think I lost my headphones like just entirely my really expensive headphones. I lost them at the gym or something. I can't find them. Phoenix Wright, gay attorney, and suddenly Mario going to jail. See, Mario wouldn't have gone to jail if he had Phoenix Wright. I'm gonna say it. The episode has been added. Yeah, save. Why is Aura Crony's like headgear over here? What is that? It's just like a shine, I guess. Tiny thing. I don't need to do that, but like the phone already did it. Hello, this is Maya. Maya, it's me. Yeah, Maya, yeah. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. I'm just teasing. I've been great. Finally getting used to having my own place. Good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. A lot of buzz around the upcoming trial. I just don't feel I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! Not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Al Delfino obviously has a corrupt legal system. Red didn't get a lawyer, he didn't even get a phone call. The judge clearly wasn't willing to listen to Peach's objections or evidence. Yeah, like what the fuck is up with that? Right? Like, you would think that would show some respect for literal Princess Peach, like Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, coming over to visit. You would think that they would have a little fucking respect. And that cake was so, like, flimsy. I don't think I can. Someone found the gun and they're trying to shoot me. Mods, deflect the bullets. Mods, execute Katina. What do I do in this? Can I even time out Hecka? You cannot time out the broadcast. Alright, Cat, I'm shooting you. It's because I'm so strong, the bullet ricocheted off me. and it hit like a bunch of surfaces and then ricocheted back at you. Get owned. Yeah, what then, huh? What then? Deleted the cat. And she's back, and it's over. Yeah, that's what I did to you. I put some papers inside of it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Oh, there's a possibility it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 p.m. to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. What's your favorite burger place? I've been trying to give that like some thought recently, and I realize it's a harder question than I would originally think. Not because I like love burgers so much, but like a lot of the burgers that like a lot of the places I actually eat at just have really bad burgers. Like any fast food, like Burger King, McDonald's, stuff like that, they don't have good burgers, and they shouldn't. You get like chicken patties, like chicken burgers from stuff like that. Burger Tang, I'm gonna be a one-man cheeseburger apocalypse. That's Matt right there. The Katina with the death. Yeah. By the way, Katina did explode. But I've given that some thought, and I do think Wendy's is the only place with like an actually good fast food burger. That is the Baconator. I feel like that's one of the only good burgers I've ever had. I know it's special to me because I only get to have it like 2 or 3 times a year. Oh, it's cute. what you should get from there. Like in a special occasion, like for me, McDonald's is like, okay, I'm running late to do something. I need food like really fast. Let's order like breakfast. Um let's order like the chicken sandwiches. The McChickens, those are really good. Like McChickens, like that type of like chicken patty, just mayonnaise and some lettuce. That is peak eating in any place. Any place. Culver's. I've never heard of Culver's. I don't know if they're everywhere or just in the Southwest, but Culver's has really good burgers. Yeah, I've never heard of the place. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Culver's. Trying to find like an image. Oh, that does look good though. Hold on. And just looking at these, yeah, these look good. Look at that burger. Look at the, if I move myself. Like the tater tots look really good. Any place that serves tater tots, I like. They're a good choice, by default. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I would probably really like Culver's then, because it just looks like a really good burger, right? I love me a plain double quarter pounder with cheese, make it a meal, and a 6 McNugget. I want to eat like a stereotypical greasy spoon diner someday. You could go to the 100-year-old diner that serves Coke the old-fashioned way. Sorry, I don't even know if they sell burgers. I remember seeing a few days ago that place, the 97-year-old diner that still serves Coke the old-fashioned way, that turned 100 this year, and that's insane. They have a mushroom Swiss burger that's to die for. Not a fan of mushrooms usually, but I would be willing to try like that. With the cheese, I feel like maybe they would go good. I've just like never been a fan of mushrooms though. Kinda like in between on that if I would like it. That's a very good order for McDonald's, by the way. You should always get some McNuggets. I don't care that they're like horrible for you or whatever. They're tasty enough and really cheap. You can get like a box of like 20 for like $8. And you know what? I think it's worth it. Just to like eat occasionally. Sometimes, some nights when I'm like really hungry and it's just like way too late to make something to eat for myself or like get something downstairs, I'll just order like a 20 bucks of McNuggets and that's my meal. That's very filling because it's just chicken, so you know, protein. And you can like eat it with sauce or without sauce, so it's like a very like easy and like versatile meal that's also very cheap. I think the McNuggets are just like the best from McDonald's, just because like it's hard to beat that as like a deal, you know. At McChicken it's like $5, or you could get a bunch of nuggets for 20 with sauce and everything that you want. So yeah, for McDonald's I think the nuggets are just best choice. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. For some reason, that post about the 100-year-old diner keeps getting quoted with the most unhinged shit. Like, I stole a mannequin from the mail. Or from the mall. I stole a mannequin from their mail. I don't know why they had a mannequin in there. I have saved it. Yeah, I don't know. It's because, like, everybody just knows that's the meme now. Right? So, like, whenever you see it, you have, like, a visceral reaction to just commit a crime. I got, like... If my voice doesn't give out, I got like an hour left on stream here. Let's continue. Yeah, I just don't. You know, I like the 100-year-old diner talk, but I do want to try to get through some of this episode because I know they get pretty long. I want to try to not leave stuff halfway, but like if I have to, I have to. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Ow, what the hell? That was so loud. Ow. What the hell's your problem, phone? Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. How long before the BTS stance take it over? The 100-year-old diner? I don't think they will. There's no pretty boys inside of it. Right? That was so loud for no reason. They hit Kino with the... For real. They literally just did. And like I mentioned earlier, I lost my nice headphones, so I'm wearing like literally earbuds I bought from a 7-Eleven like in a pinch. And I think that amplified it and made it worse. I don't like the dog whistle. I don't like the dog whistle. Please never hit me with the dog whistle again. I'll be good, I promised. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co law offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I do what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker. Follow those papers? Oh. Oh, you're not coniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business. I've been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. It really reminded me of a book read in elementary school. This is reminding me of a book I read in elementary school. Help! Help! That's Gore! That's Gore of my FA. This reminds me of this book reminds me of Flat Stanley. I've never read Flat Stanley actually. This book reminds me of the Rainbow Fish when they started taking the scales off, and it was meant to be a nice thing. The girls live in a museum. At one point, dogs were hunting them. Used dog whistle from the gift shop to escape. Okay, it actually sounds really cute. I would have probably liked that story a lot as a kid. Girls living in a museum. That sounds really interesting. If you remember the name of the book, I would love to look it up. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fate and Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Said her sister was coming over so we could all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Mods, remind chat of a book. Mods, find that book. What? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That smell, blood. This. What's there? Chief? Chief! Chief! Who are you? Ow. To her, I don't know what that was. Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief where she laid under the window. Body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. And, all too quickly, began to fade. Finally, she was cold. The thinker! Crusted with dried blood. Ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Chief, hard seeing her like this, but are there any clues here? She was struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. Thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. Thinker added to the court record. Murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass light stand. Must be pieces of the glass light stand broken in the back of the room. I typed hypnosis into Google, and this result sounds familiar. The mixed up files of Mr. Basil E. Mrs. Basil E. I know a Mr. E. He's married? Fucker didn't tell me. What the hell? I can't believe that. Must be pieces of glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. I can't believe he's married. What the hell? What the hell? Glass shard added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Huh? Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. He's straight? I can't believe people think that he's gay. Man. I don't know if it's my place to say it, but half gay. God. Y'all are killing me and him. I'm gonna be like this when y'all are when we finish this stream. What the hell? Ah, jeez. What could it be? Ah, yeah. Word is written on the scrap of paper. Maya? You write this. The piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. I've had like literally today I got a cough, and it seems to be coming back. That was just funny though. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough for snooping around for now. Better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. She didn't run at me. Jump scare. Yikes! I imagine Phoenix did this on like the girliest screech ever. Scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Aya Faye. Aya Faye? Aya? Maya was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in. It was dark. This. He was already dead. Oh, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. You were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. Said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. The thinker! This girl... I believe you, I just don't know why, but like, I take that at face value. About the thinker. The thinker! That was... Oh, I shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. When Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it in the back of this piece. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. I work here. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Okay. About the glass shards, do you think anything about this? This was lying next to the sheaf. No, I saw it there too. Thought there might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. It's so weird that it's backspace for back. Plant. Modern art. I call it a mistake. Fucked up. Do I just... Like, how do I... Oh, there's a phone in there. I guess Phoenix doesn't own a phone. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. I fear the screws on the receiver are missing. Like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! I'm screaming from outside the window. Oh, it's a girl. Staring right at me, holding a phone in her hand. Phone receiver is missing a screw. Two screws. I better not use it. Huge slide. The large building right across from the office, the Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. He's going around spreading his own prints in the crime scene before he even calls the cop. Yeah, pretty much. That's what Phoenix does. That's what Phoenix does. All he has to do, all they gotta do is like add some gloves to his design. It will look cool. And Chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the Chief was never good with machines, but all she used to speak for was email. She picked this ancient model at a garage sale for practically nothing. Let's move back. I like that. Also going to breast boobily towards you. A lot of people do that in this game, huh? A lot of breasting boobily. And you know what? I like that. As a woman enjoyer, I like that. The police. They're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? His objection pointing pose wouldn't be nearly as iconic if he wore gloves. I disagree. I think it would look even cooler, because, like, he looks refined then, right? Like, I think the gloves, the type of gloves we give him, depend on, like, matter a lot in this. Like, if we give him, like, blue, like, doctor gloves, not a good look. If we give him, like, leather, like, really nice, like, black gloves, oof, he would look so good. Richard Nicholas Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Oh, wait, I need to give him a voice. And first I need some water, because I'm choking here. Okay, what type of voice fits this guy? I got a person saying they saw a murder. And the woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? What a square gentleman. I was just thinking that. Right. Just right. She wouldn't have... Nah. Gumshoes? From Gen 7? I don't know that Pokemon. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down her killer's name. But Phoenix said she probably died on the spot, right? Mental note. The killer, I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Looks like he sounds like Kronk or Joe from Family Guy. I don't... Is it bad to say I don't know what either of those people sound like? I've watched The Emperor's New Groove in Spanish when I was like in first grade, maybe. Joe, I don't even know. I don't even know which one of them that is. I don't watch Family Guy. Maya's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot, was taken in for questioning, and didn't get out until the next morning. Nights were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room. Wow, yeah, poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Up to you, Maya. I better give it to her straight. Up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. You're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, looked at me like I had done it. Yeah, if you look at the background really closely, there's a little, like, hamster wheel. Sound like Manlier Markiplier? Is that possible? Well, yes. I don't even know if I could manage that. I'm gonna give my best Markiplier voice, and this is just like a long truck, because I don't even remember what he sounds like. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. I don't know, like, what do you talk like this? I kind of like that, actually. I do kind of dig that. I'm gonna try to remember that. I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? What about me? I talked it up to my sister on the phone the other day. Hey, it was my junior partner's first time in court. Oh, really? How'd that go? Quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? Genius. One of those strike fears into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Rude as fuck. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. My uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like, people in religious training? Is that what acolytes mean? I actually didn't know that, because, there's, like, in Dungeons & Dragons, there's, like, a pre-made background that's acolyte, and it's like, oh, I always thought that was, like, a rich person, but I never really bothered looking it up. So I guess it's, like, somebody, like, a religious person in training. Ah, that's good to know. What do you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. Socialite? Oh, maybe. I've never heard that word before, but maybe. I'm dying. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. So the magic bullshit beats. We solved one case with facts and logic. I got nothing more. Bring in the magic. Bring in the dead people talking. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Powers were first class too. No idea. Wait, what? What? So you're a real, honest-to-God spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Maya's spirit then? You just ask her who killed her. Sorry. I'm still in training. I can do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. I was like, even if it's real, who's gonna believe that crap? Like, just suddenly. Yeah, my client, she says that right now, the dead person is possessing her body and saying she didn't do it. I don't think that would hold up. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let me see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. He wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. One Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Hand over the phone. So you say you have... So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remember. That detective took my phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Next time I see Detective Gunshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Here, thanks. Maya's memo, a conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Huh? What's the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you for a favor? Price what wild-ass bullshit holds up in court in this series? Actually, you're right. That's just gonna be used at some point, right? Like, Maya, dead clown, Maya, actually, they squeezed my nose too hard. I went, and I had a heart attack because it was so scary. This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me. Gave me this a long time ago. Said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you could go ask him to represent me? It's her choice. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Hey, what about your parents? I see. They were also murdered by Thinker statues. Larry really needs to stop fucking making these things. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. The hours are almost up. Better hurry. Right. Werewolf 13, thank you for the raid. Oh, hi. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hi. I look a little different today than what I usually do. Hello. Order in the court. The sushi sovereign's here with their empire. Heck cool, we bring good vibes and better sushi. Fun fact, it is illegal to eat sushi on Tuesdays. We have... Okay. Where is that illegal? Because I believe you. I believe you. I 100% believe it because I know there's... Worse. I know for a fact that there is, like, a state in the United States, right, that you can't eat, like, ice cream while walking backwards or something. I believe you. Where... That sushi could be illegal somewhere. Yeah, hello everybody. Hi. Hi. Thank you for the raid. Neptune alerts. Yeah. We're big Nep fans. If you type in just Nep, there's a little counter for how many times we have Nep. And a stretch. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Third gun. Hold on. There's. We gotta impress everybody by adding another gun to this case. 3 guns stacked on top of each other. This is what you all are dealing with now. This is true danger. How do I which gun is this? my OBS is such a mess. There we go. They're in order now. Yay! No, they're not. I'm so bad. Help! I can't figure out what order my guns go in. Alright, that one goes on top of every other gun. There we go. 3 guns. I love Nep. We love Neps. Loyal Mod has definitely been here the whole time. Hey, you didn't tell me you're married. Yeah. Ify's my favorite. I like Ify a lot. Ys is also Ify is also Ys' favorite. I'm a big Net person. Excuse me. You didn't tell us you're married, dude. What the heck? First I learned. Murder Maya would be proud. True. Maya, she's a big Net fan. And just more to this. Yahoo! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Who did I marry and when? Somebody from like a book series about girls living in a museum. gotta defend yourself, so you need a gun, but you gotta get it a friend, and its its friend has to defend itself. Exactly. You need a gun for your gun, so your gun can defend your gun. Miss Basile E. Frank Wheeler. There we go. Good taste. Thank you. Something I don't get to show off often. There is the rare noir, like alert. Very rare though. So one day we'll see one of those. Yeah, thank you. Noir. Wow. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Nep and Noir. Those are my two favorites. I have not played a Nep game in forever. You know what? Maybe for my birthday I could do like another like Nep stream. That actually sounds like a good idea. Hold on. Writing that down so I don't forget it. Awesome. Yeah. Your gun owns some musket from. This is America. We love America. We love America. We get in America. You get gun for gun. Yeah, we're also doing Phoenix Wright. I'm also trained. Yeah, up top. Up top. We trans rights. I love your avatar. I gotta say it. Very cute. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. I was this is not what I usually look. You know what? I'm not usually an angel. I will change this to be how it's meant to be. Actually, I can't. My model's corrupted. guys, I'm sorry to say that actually Hekaku is no longer here. Alright. Another day, think for another day. Happy Day of Invisibility. Yeah, it's so sad that we just stop existing. Angel model meme. Yeah, this is here, you little wigs. Usually I'm a demon. I promise, but I just try to click on my model and it's like, oh, it's corrupted. That's not good. I'll have to sort that one out later. But that's a problem for future me. Perfect day to do crime. Wait. I have an angel? No way. You're kidding, right? There's no way we're lining up like this. Honestly, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Oh, you're sorry. I'm just like I really want to like see stuff now. You have a little Nep like thing for your Twitch. I'm following you. Believe it or not, we are now besties, whether you want to or not. It's a lie. She's lying because it is April Fool's. She has always been an angel. No demons here. E, stop gaslighting. E, please don't gaslight. Actually, yeah, E, mods, gaslight everybody. Sorry, because this doesn't have that. Okay, no, there's actually more dialogue on this. Hold on. I also totally have an authentic angel version of the demon. What do you mean authentic angel? Gaslight gatekeep girl bus. Can you do me a favor and show my ear back? Yes. Give me 1 sec. Hold on. All I've been doing is the last few hours is talking about it. I kind of got used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a special think of evidence. It's a thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer, but it's a different statute. Not all the thinkers. Like, come on. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 p.m. The lights were off and I could smell blood. I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear from you. Alright. Have you checked this out, though? Check this out. Sorry, I've never seen that before. But, like, what if you check it out again? Sorry. Never seen. You just saw it. You liar. You're going to jail. Show it to everybody. Respect. 2 out of 2 thinkers. What if there's more thinkers? Right? What? Hey, hold on. Take that thought. What if there's more thinkers and every single one of them is a murder weapon? Larry makes one like every couple months for like whatever girl he's interested in, and gives them one. There's a G, but he can't do that. You're right. What's up with this guy? Guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Look, payday. Come on. Smile for the camera. Freedom. Look who's here. Just the freedom that Maya might never face. Look at her favorite character. He's just a guy. He's vibing. He's so locked in or asleep. One or the two. He has like 2 little sticky notes on his eyes, and he just like drew eyes on them, so he can sleep while he's here. Like, what's somebody gonna do? Try to charge the guard? Probably not. That would do a lot better if she just got an estrogen and became an uwu puppy fail girl she's meant to be. You know I am agreeing with you. The guard is the best character. No one can change that. You have to tell me. Is there at any point we get to talk to the guard? Just like wave at him, do anything. It's like he's fainted in the back. That's crazy. No. Who would do that to him? He's such a nice guy. Okay, let's, I guess I'm done talking. Let's move. Grossberg Law Office. There has to be a new place. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. That fucking Saxon Hill? According to a receptionist, the big boss is out. Couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, we're in an office like this. Does this guy do like, just like, are we meeting with Law by Mike right now? Each of those thinkers owns a gun or something. We give each of them a gun. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Thank you again. I'm waving, even though if you can't see it. If not today, I'll be back. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And a big nap for your return. I guess I just have to come back later. Or I could look at fucking Saxon Hill over here. The painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Oil painting's so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I have a stuffed nose right now. There's a twink femboy, not a puppy trans girl. The difference is subtle but important. Larry can be a lot of things, but me personally, I like the fail girl aspect of Harriet Butts. Harry Butts! Harriet Butts! Because then it's like a big hairy butt. I am a child. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at, either, for that matter. Is that a badger? Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Haha. Larry Butts contains multitude. Exactly. There's not just one Larry Butts. There's enough Larry Butts for everybody. Table for clients. Huh. Elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Little gold lighter, what the hell? Table. Mahogany. Mahogany. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Enter the Larryverse. Oh, like Mr. You're gonna have to explain that. What does Mr. Bean have to do with this, the Larryverse? I guess we can leave then. Yeah, let's just... Hey, he isn't there. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. I don't know, so she'll be alive? No one in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. Oh, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I've had to become independent or I would lose my powers. Bad for her. All by herself on that mountain. Kina needs to play the god-awful Mr. Bean PlayStation 2 games. Kina is not playing any video games ever again. This is my only video game ever. Mr. Bean is canonically an alien. There's an infinite of... There's no way that's true. There's no way that's true. I believe the alien part. I think I've seen a thing, like a clip of him getting dropped off by an UFO. Hold on. I am consulting my Mr. Bean expert. Sending... Howdy. Mr. Bean, an alien. Okay, I sent that DM. I will get back to y'all on that link whenever I get an answer. But there's... You know what? Yeah, he's an alien. There's no way he is. Thinking on it, on that man, yes, that is just an alien. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? I saw in a video about why Mr. Bean could beat Superman in a fight. What the hell does Mr. Bean do? He's just like a weird guy, no? What powers does Mr. Bean have? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. Told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. The mother became the stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me. White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. White. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know, like, do I have anything else to do with you here? Guess not. Maybe I can go back. Maybe he's here now? Nope. Here? Oh, they're probably, like, checking the place for, like, clues and stuff. Cosmic luck? What do you mean Oh! Oh no. Oh no, he beats Superman's ass. Okay, my sources are saying that no, Mr. Bean is an alien, but I'm believing you more. You're just saying he is an alien. Please confirm. Yeah, there we go. I don't know the Beaniverse lore. I have an expert on the case, don't worry. My expert might be cooking something right now, like literally. So give him some time. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? Oh no, Phoenix Wright. Anyone mistake me for Larry? I'm offended. Should literally starts with an episode of him being kicked out of a UFO. Exactly. I will. Hold on. I'm arguing for you, Jelly. Kaiden replies, he's not. He's just a weird motherfucker. That's a theory, game theory. I think Kaiden is just lying, actually. Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Blade Shoes, Gumtree, or Gumshoe. Oh, he got my name right. You're Swed Shoes. With. Oh, he's so stupid. He's so charming. He's just a big guy. Swed Shoes? Wasn't it? That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait, that's a song, pal. Name's Dick Gumshoe. Wait, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go call me Dick. Everybody else calls me a dick, but I'm not a dick. Don't call me that. Himbo Man, yeah. Richard, Nicholas Gumshoe. Is Nicholas an actual name? I thought Dick was like Nick, right? Like a variation of Nick. Uh, hold on. Mr. Bean heated debate continues. Yes, it could be implied that he's kicked out of a UFO, but honestly, that could be God just throwing him out. His perfect creation. Is God just scared of Mr. Bean? It wasn't a UFO, it was the light of God. With an angel, I can confirm God is scared of. God is very scared of Mr. Bean. Dick is Richard? Oh, Richard. Gotcha. Ah, that's why you're calling him Richard. Dick is in fact short for Richard, though. Nicholas is not a real name. Okay, gotcha. Why did I think it was? Oh, because Nicholas. Right. Dick. Yes, sir. Be right there. Uh, you're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm May's lawyer. Yeah. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? Hmm? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. He might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Got here at 9:08, was it? There's an actual Richard. I keep getting in trouble with Automod. Yeah, to be fair, can you blame it for flagging can't lick or dick? Can't lick or dick was an actual Richard Nixon campaign slogan. So hilarious, I'll believe it. Exactly. Mr. Bean is just like God's perfect creation that he is so scared of. I'm Richard Grayson, but everyone at the orphanage calls me Dick. Oh, children can be cruel. Lego Batman, the Lego Batman. God, the Lego movies are really good, aren't they? I've never actually been able to watch one. I think I caught one, like the original Lego movie in Cartoon Network, like the very end of it, when they're like fighting, the real guy, something like that. I don't remember it exactly. But yeah, I've heard those are like really good movies. I should give them a watch sometime. Yeah, caused single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. That's why I mentioned earlier. Death was instantaneous. How the fuck is she writing stuff if she died on the fucking spot, right? Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this isn't one trial you're going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. Lego Batman is peak toxic yell. Aww. Wow. Okay, hold on. More Mr. Bean lore being dropped. Plus, the animated and real are two different people in my eyes, from Karin's perspective. One is an alien and one is an awkward guy with brain damage. Because he seems to understand people and do things like make fun of people that are paralyzed. What the hell is Mr. Bean about? What? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course. How could I forget all the yaoi I've seen of him on Twitter with Phoenix? I know him. He's a pure prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him sound barely human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. Oh, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. It's a very blatant metaphor for a narcissist learning to change to patch his relationship with his boyfriend. I was about to ask if you were talking about Mr. Bean. I forgot we brought up the Lego Batman movie. Oopsies. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I can right click to move out. Okay. Uh, anything. Maya's favorite potted plant. Remember, it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Borderline Stricta, pal. Ooh, what's that? Alright, well, thanks, Gumshoe. Do I have anything else? Like... Oh yeah, I need to talk to him about this. I was wondering, did you see my FA's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Freaking lawyer. No, he's not to me. Just give it to him straight, no reason to lie. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Doesn't it matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Oh wait, that was me saying that. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. They noted the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Held a conversation between the chief and Maya. Phoenix and Edgeworth are dating. Gumshoe and Edgeworth are married. I love yaoi. I love yaoi. I love yaoi. Phoenix, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Butts are all in a poly line, but Butts to Nick, Nick to Edgeworth, and Edgeworth to Gumshoe. You know what? I agree. This is the only correct answer on their relationships. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Guess I asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you plan on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. Don't influence the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. But think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Yeah, me too, honestly. Fuyoshi Kina. No! You know what, fine. Kinita can enjoy a little yaoi as a little treat. Heck is the Yuri one, Kina's the yaoi one. I have two sides. One in love, one enjoys Yuri, the other enjoys yaoi. Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about that. About this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Oh, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not going outside of her room until after the trial, or until the trial. Oh, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than I guess I should know better than to try to get detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. I pay a visit to Miss May. Water Hotel. We'll probably talk to her, and then I gotta end stream because it's getting a little late. But this is really fun. I'm having a lot of fun. My voice has not given out today, which is really nice. Because this is a lot of reading. Usually when I have a lot of reading, like my throat is like sore afterwards. But so far, I'm feeling pretty good. So hopefully I will be able to do more of this soon. And the judge is the platonic fifth wheel. Yeah, he comes along. What's Maya? Or yeah, Maya. She just like watches from afar. She's the Fuyoshi of the group. Fuyoshi and Hamayoshi in harmony. Namaste. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. She is? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. They have a teenager living by herself? Oh, damn. Oh, that's crazy. There she is. Hi, April May. Hello there. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Hehe. And myself, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Keep in mind, Fuyoshi takes a really negative connotation in Japan. It means you're unhealthily obsessed with BL. Why is there adopted? You're so right! That's cute. Yeah, that's why it's funny. I mean... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were saying that Maya being their adoptive daughter was funny. I agree, though. Maya is the adopted daughter. Jesus. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can be part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. What's that? Screwdriver stuck in the jar. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. Didn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Maya's like 16 right now. She gets older through the series, and in game 2 we meet Maya's totally, definitely... Yuri! Yeah! Hydrate. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. I actually really appreciate it. You know what? We're ending stream soon, so I'm gonna just say it. Today, you can get a sub for 1 channel point. That was like the crazy thing that I put in there. Hoping, oh no, I'm being drowned. And I'm being drowned. And I'm being drowned. I'm being silenced. I'm being silenced. I'm being silenced. And I'm gonna drink this entire water bottle, and I'm gonna fucking kill you after this heat. I want you to know that. We get to 4K this stream. How long have I been live? Oh my god, 2 hours now. Holy crap. That's good, that's good. That's about as long as I like to stream. Lol amount even. It says as if I don't fucking know where you live. Sending you a pipe bomb. I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed. Incident? You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with big vocabulary. Gulp. Gulp. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that, happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Well, stream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well. No, teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Does it? Just a district getting of like 6 different dudes and makes mad bank off of it? Dude, for real though. For real. I saw her name was May earlier, did a mystery. It's April May. But I could have sworn this was just April. I think it's just her first name, right? Oh boy. I'm gonna... This might be like a crappy thought. I thought that I could probably become an e-girl. Make money. Like, I wouldn't. I think that's like a really crappy thing to do to people. But I could probably do it. I could probably manage that. That shit is thought to have maybe. But like, I think I could pull it off. Who is? Sorry, I not mean to subject you to that. I'm so sorry. See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. What man would piss me off if I met her? Like, girl, I'm here to solve my best friend and mentor's murder. Don't flirt with me. True. Actually true. Like, damn, this is a very important case. I'm trying to do my job because... Oh, you're so cute when you blush. If a friend on the stream goes on HRT, you could also be an eager... You can play your cards here. And also you're gay, apparently. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. Just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why did you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Alright. Wait. Screwdriver. Screwdriver. 2 people. Why weren't screws missing from the phone? Yeah, I wouldn't even give that any attention, but like it's so clearly like she's so defensive of it. It's so clearly like related, right? Interesting. And if E went on HRT, he could be an EEE girl. You know I used to call E E-Tank, like the Mega Man E-Tank. What if like the E-Tank is just filled with estrogen? Would that be fucking awesome or what? Right, let's talk to Maya real quick, and then we can end stream because I do gotta end it about now. Oh, she does not care about it. Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. What is it this time? Clock, it's made to look. Yeah, that's what we were at the start. Okay. Then I want to get like the next thing that I'm meant to do to progress, and then I'll end it. All of that. Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness. You understand? I'm gonna to give you any information in good conscience. Me, the witness, just like in the movies. Yeah, she's not gonna talk, is she? So as it is, I guess he's already an EE boy. Yeah, E is not an E boy. E is my boy. That's my guy right there. Up there, up there, jump scare. You're not gonna give me nothing. Oh, I actually didn't think that would work. I meant to go to the to our office. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I ever heard. Oh, you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. It's even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Oh, you're a lawyer, are you now? Yeah, yes, well, yes. And what do you want? Not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy, then how come no one could get me in touch with you? Batteries. This man sounds like he has jowls. I don't know what jowls are, but I always agree. He looks like a Lost Mario Bros. He's the third Mario Brothers from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Oh, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What a strange reaction. Cha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. Nope, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused before I even had a chance to ask him. It's Maya. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. That wasn't actually their brother? Oh, shoot. I forgot. Well, you see, it's just, busy, you see. The episode ended with them finding out he was just some random guy trying to take advantage of them by claiming to be their brother. Yeah, I remember something like that now. Yeah, that checks out. But the client is Maya's Faye's sister. Maya trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. You fucked. Huh? Say something? Ignat, I said. You mean? Terribly, terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth your salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? We've got nothing more to discuss. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? He worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. He left one day, quite suddenly. He had a mission, you see. Mission? To see it in her eyes. He followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Ah, you noticed. My pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. I'm not buying. Ace. There's not much else, dude. I already kind of examined this area. Well, I'm gonna call it here. Next thing we need to do is talk with Maya. Is there like a save? There we go. There we have now properly saved. And I will be calling it here because it's getting a little late. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know why I said an and there. But thank you all so much for coming by. I do really, really, really appreciate it. Why don't we rate someone? Somebody rated us. We can rate somebody else. We can pass it on. Let's see. I'm a fan of VTubers. Yeah, let's go with like. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, we'll rate this person. Go be nice to them. Go say hi. Good night, Good night, Oomphy. Good night. Raid. And NNXF. That's their name. So make sure you go nice. Let's pass on the raid. It's it's be pretty fun. Hopefully they are on start. It says they're starting case 2 of Trials and Tribulations 2. I think I don't know how that works. I don't know these games that well. But yeah, thank you all for coming by tonight. I really appreciate you coming by. Happy April 1st, everybody. And this is really fun. I'm looking forward to continuing this in the future. But that's it. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.